Hello, Flosstube. This is Veronica with Night Stitch, and I'm here for another Stitchy update. Hey, it's Thursday, January 30th, and the month is almost over. So, January's been a success for Flosstube updates for me. So, yippee. Okay, I'm going to start with Whip Go because the numbers for February were called. And numbers are 7 and 8. This is the thing I was trying to figure out what fabric I wanted to do for Lighthouse, which is what I started. Surprise. Here's my Whip Go board. 7 and 8 are Christmas in London and Paris. So I thought it was funny because it's London and Paris. Haha. Okay. This is my project bag that I made. And this has Christmas in London. This is Mirabilia. And I love it. This is 220 by 297. And I am doing it on Starburst by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. And I started this on May 11th, 2018 for Stitch Mania. This is where I am right now. And I love this fabric. It is amazing. Number 8 is Paris. So this is a realist kit. I got it from my Hobby Lobby when they still sold kits. They still sell kits now, but they sell like it's almost like what you would buy if you were trying to teach your kid to cross stitch. So it's like, I've seen like just little things, like you stitch like an avocado or something, which is cute, but not something I would buy as a kit myself. Like I would buy, this. But, so sadly, I don't really have a kit selection at my Hobby Lobby anymore. But, I started this on May 3rd, 2018. This is also an old Stitch Mania project. I just realized Nope, I'm just crazy. I thought I hadn't put eyeliner on, but I did. This is one of the morning floss tubes. I mean, it's noon, so it's not like morning, but I got up at 8 and I'm like not here. So this is a project bag that I got from TJ Maxx. It has food on it. That's food that's going to the beach. So the food all has sunglasses on. This is 14 count Aida. I'm using everything that came in the kit, which is probably surprising to you, but check out the fabric. Paris is printed on there, that's why I'm using the fabric, because I'm like, no way I'm letting that go to waste. So, I got to the top left corner after starting from the middle and working my way up and going back down. So I did my roller coaster method on this. I realized these are actually waist trails. Like, I think I got to the edge of like one of the pages because it's a paper pattern, so I just didn't look where it started on the next page, so I didn't technically park, but I didn't want to cut the threads off in case it was like the next stitch down, so I just waist trailed it. So yeah. This bag is like slightly too small for this paper, so I wonder if I should get a taller bag. like put it in a taller bag. But for now, I just gotta be real careful that I don't zip the sheet protector into the zipper, because that would suck. Alright, so if you remember from last time, or if you have never seen me do WhipGo before, I have prompts in my cocktail shaker that I shake up. I've only done it once because I just started doing this year, but I have prompts that I feel are appropriate for the projects that are on the board, because I have all kinds of projects. Some of them are like really small, some of them are really big, some of them have words, some of them have little characters. So prompts don't always fit the project. So like 1,000 stitches would fit like a Haid project, and like add 0.02% to something would work for everything. Finish one character would not work for a Haid project. So stuff like that. So what I did was I wrote a bunch of different prompts in here, and I pull my prompts when the WhipGo numbers are called. So I did not assign prompts to any of the pieces on the WhipGo board beforehand. So we're gonna pull my prompts for the 2 projects. I've already sorted out, so I've taken out anything that's irrelevant, so we don't have to sit here and be like, that's irrelevant, that's irrelevant. So oh, and I have a little mat on the table, so when I put the shaker down, it's a little quieter. So this is for Christmas in London. So the prompt that I'm gonna do, my goal for it is gonna be add 0.02%. So I'm gonna add 0.02% to the project. So, okay, I'm gonna pull the other one and then I'll update the WhipGo board. I'm also gonna have coffee because it's the morning, and my husband has a work party tonight that I'm going to with him, so I decided it's my Flosstube filming day, so I'm not gonna like not do it, but I needed to do it early enough in the day that I could get it like on my computer and like at least start editing before I have to go to the party, because I was like, yeah, so that's why I'm doing this in the morning, even though my first video of this year said don't do this in the morning, but it is gonna be what it is. Okay, so Paris. This is Paris's prompt. Paris's prompt is 100 stitches. I have my red Sharpie pen. I have a WhipGo board. So, Christmas in London, gonna be add 0.02 . So we have this, and then last time I calculated the number of stitches I needed to get to whatever percent it was when I did the project. So I'll do that again for this one, and then I'll tell you what that was later. Okay, so 100 stitches. $100 stitches is the goal for Paris. So, WhipGo stuff is finished. Oh, and I changed my reward sticker finally to buy yourself a gift card, because I decided that was a better reward. That would actually make me feel like I was getting a reward, since I'm already doing new starts, so While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna take the prompts out of the shaker and put in the whips so that they're ready for the next time I need to shake. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. The shaker has been redone. So, whips. Well, okay, fine. New start. This is the new start that I did. I picked Lighthouse by Jan Lynn. It was a free pattern on her website, but I don't think it's there anymore. And I started it on January 29th, and I'm doing it on Pressed Petals by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. And I found a way to make, or I found something to put on this remnant piece, because this was a piece of fabric that I had. I love to show things upside down. This is a piece of fabric that I had that I stitched something else on the other half, and I cut it off and did a fully finished with it, and so this was the other half of the fabric. So this pattern is very small, which is why I decided to start it. It is 55 stitches by 52 stitches, so, and that's what I have. I started in the middle and then I went up. So what I have now is like the top, not quite the very tippy top of the lighthouse, but like close to the top. So there's like a turrety thing with like a roof or whatever where the light part is. Still needs to be done, but the white's like the railing, I guess, for the lighthouse. But man, I have a lot of itchy nose today. I probably should have taken my allergy pill before filming, but such is life. Okay, that was the only thing I started this week. Next, we have my temperature stuff, which I have done up until the 27th, and I caught up, and I caught up on the 27th, so like on the 27th I did the thing for the 27th and everything before it that I had missed. But then after that I've got 3 days that I need to still do. But it went from freeze your ass off wind chill to some decent temperatures. This here is like super warm for January, and like some of the temperatures, like I just open my phone and my weather app will like refresh itself, and then it'll be like feels like whatever temperature. Sometimes the temperature matches the like feels like, so I wrote that down. And I think 45 was one of the days that it actually felt like 45. So this is upside down, man. Molten Magic by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. Maybe I should just like film my video upside down and then everything would be right side up. So this is the fabric, and this is going to fit on about where the buildings are right now, and then it's gonna go to maybe like this, because it's 12 inches by 12 inches when the whole thing is gonna be finished. So folded it too much. Here I have, the buildings are so colorful, I really like it. So I really liked the colors I picked for the, I had to add like 7 colors. And I love them. So I added like 995 or 996, whichever one the really bright blue is. And then I added some other like ice blue color, and it really looks cool. I ended up adding the snow for the day that I was telling you about last week. I think in February there's like gonna be like power lines that you can stitch, so I thought that was super cute. Like, it really is a city. So I'm really liking this. Oh, this is by Zara Design Studio. I would have already put the cover photo in here, so you would already have seen that, but I realized I didn't say that, so. Oh crap, I didn't do like statistics. God damn it. So for the lighthouse, I put in 100 stitches, and I calculated approximately 2,860 stitches, and so there's 2,760 stitches left, and then it's at 3.5%. This one, I'll hold it up again because, so the last time I showed you, I didn't take a before photo for this, but the last time I showed you, I had done 40,753 stitches. No, that's how much was left. Last time I showed you, I had done 1,272 stitches. Now it has 1,640 stitches, so I added 368 more stitches, and now it's at 3.90%. And it has 40,385 stitches left. And my goal for it, obviously, is to just stitch one building every day. Okay, so far I've worked on that for 18 days in January. Well, since I started in January, so I don't know why I needed to say that, but whatever. Okay, let's see. I'll show you this one. This is oldies but goodies, and I was working on it a little bit every day. Yeah, I worked on it for 3 days since last time. No, wait. 2 days. Meh. Maybe not every day, but you know, whatever. This is navy fabric from 123 Stitch. It's Zweigart, and it's just a big fat half of 25 count Lugana. I'm doing this 2/1 full cross, and I started in the middle. And this is Oldies But Goodies by Mary Thompson. This is the Heaven and Earth Designs. It is 501 by 625. It has 313,125 stitches total. I have put in 458 stitches in January, and it has 739 stitches in it right now. It is at 0.24%, and it's got 312,386 stitches left, and I have a goal to get it to 1%. So that is what that is. Oh, my needle minder says no Stitchy makes me bitchy, so haha. Next whip is Super Secret Boy Band by Circus Stitches on Etsy. And this is another approximate stitch count, which is the pattern's 100 by 100, so it's got 10,000 stitches in it approximately. It's not full coverage, so it's going to be less. I'm doing this on Chocolate by Fiberlicious. It's 28 count Opal Lugana. I started it on May 30th, 2019. And so far I have done 3,276 stitches. I did 110 stitches this most recent time that I pulled it out, and it's at 32.76% complete, and I have 6,724 stitches left. I put a goal to finish it because I'm like almost done, because the percentage is less than what it actually is because it's not full coverage. So this is Arctic Animals Club Stitch Along by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I'm doing it on Ashes to Ashes by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. And not quite done with the polar bear yet. This is the whole thing here. I filled in a lot more of the polar bear. So I got his face stitched and his butt and his two front legs and some of the rocks that he's standing on. This pattern is going to be 166 by 126 when it's done, and the goal is to finish clue 9 before clue 10 comes out, so finish the polar bear. This has approximately 20,916 stitches, and I started it on May 9th, 2024, and I put in 227 stitches. No, that's not right. That's only one day. Hang on. I put in 474 stitches since the last time that I showed you. And now it has 11,593 stitches done, and it is 9,323 stitches left, and it's 55.43% done. And I realized when I was backstitching, I don't know why I didn't realize it when I backstitched the voles, but when I backstitched the seal, Frosted Pumpkin tells you to backstitch everyone's eyes in 310. I changed the color of like the fox's eyes and like the walrus's eyes and the puffins and the caribou, but I still backstitched it in 310. But then when I did the seals, like seals in real life, their eyes are black, so I left it black, and I backstitched it, and he was so cute, and I was like, why does he look cuter than everyone else? And I thought, oh, I should backstitch in the color that their eye is. So I changed the polar bear's eyes to brown because that's what polar bears in real life have, brown eyes. So I backstitched his eyes in brown, and he looks way cuter. So I figured out the secret. Which is why I said I don't know why I didn't figure it out with the voles, because their eyes are black, and I backstitched it in black. So just thought it was a silly thing, so I thought I'd say it on here. All right. This is Toothless and Light Fury by Cross Stitch Knitta on Etsy. And I'm doing this on Color and Cotton. 32 count Jobelin. It's Moonstone is the color. And I got a fat half. I won this fabric in a giveaway. and I thought I should stitch something gigantic on it, so here we go. That's the fabric. And I started in the middle and I went up. And I have 2 page completions on this actually. So where Light Fury's face is, here all the way down to here is done except for any color I was missing. I was missing a few colors. This time I went this way. So this here is what I did. So see where it is in here. Did I not write it down in here? I did. Hang on, I worked on too many things, so I don't know where anything is. Okay, 248 by 275 is the completed pattern. It's gonna have 68,200 stitches total. My goal is to put 1,000 stitches in it. I started it on April 28th, 2019, and I worked on it for 1 day this month, and I put in 207 stitches. In total, it has 2,377 stitches in it. It's at 3.49%, and it has 65,823 stitches left. And I have Flosstube itchy nose. Oh, this is not, I'm doing this 2/2 full cross, so it's 16 count, so that's why it's gigantic and I love it. This one is Squeeze the Day. This is my dishcloth kitchen towel thing. This is the pattern. It's 3 lemon slices and it says Squeeze the Day. Oh, here. It's 14 count white Verona. And let's see. Yes. So it's 42 by 120 approximately, because it's not full coverage, and it's 5,040 stitches approximately. My goal was to finish the middle lemon slice. I put in 430 stitches this month. I already had 131 before, so it's at 561 stitches total. And it's 11.13% complete, and it's got 4,479 stitches left. And I filled in a lot of the yellow and the white, and so I backstitched so you can actually see that it's a lemon, and you can actually see that there's white stitches. Because last time I showed you there was like yellow and white, but you couldn't see the white at all, but now you can, so yay. When I got that off, everything cross-stitch, and it came in a little subscription box that you can get. And their subscription boxes are like one time, so like they release a box, I think, quarterly, and you can get on their email list and they'll email you when they have boxes ready, and you can choose whether you want to buy it or not. So it's not like a recurring subscription, but it is like a grab box. So last week I started 2 things, and I decided to keep them out for this week. This is Cozy Cafe by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and I did it on April Showers. It's 28 count Opal Lugana. And last time I had just started it, so I only had the like ecru and the word sparkling. But now I did the panda. And I changed the little heart that he's holding to pink champagne Mosale silk because I didn't have the DMC color, and so I thought I would just change it to that. Oh, and the panda, I gave the panda blue eyes. And I did that because they were charted in black. But I did that because I have a Stitchy buddy. He's my panda. He looks like a husky like dog because he's got the gray and the white and then the bright blue eyes. So I named him Husky. So he's my Stitchy buddy because I don't have actual like real animals. Because I'm lazy and I don't really want to deal with all the shit you have to deal with when you have real animals. So I have fake animals. So this is Husky, my panda. He's my Stitchy buddy. So I decided to make this panda look like Husky. So he has blue eyes. So that's my story. So the statistics on this are, I started it on January 18th this year. I worked on it for 2 days this month. I put in 423 stitches total. I put in 325 stitches since the last time you guys saw it. And it's 130 by 168, and the approximate total stitch count is 21,840. I have 21,417 left, and it's at 1.94%. And my goal is to put 1,000 stitches in it. Oh, and I'm doing that 2/2, full cross. This is my little bag that I put my tiny Mill Hill kit in. This is bacon and eggs. It's part of the Spring Bouquet collection. I don't know if I showed you. Sometimes I show what's also in the other items in the collection in case you want to know. So there's this little apron and it says love cooking. There's a little cat. This says kitty love. There's a moped. It's called Scooter, but. And then puppy love. So there's a cute little dog. And then this Lily the llama. Alright, so this Mill Hill kit I started last time. And I decided to keep working on it. So I started this on, oh, that's where I am now because I added more since last time. But I started it on January 22nd. And since you last saw it, I put in 275 more stitches. And it now has 481 stitches left. And it's 36 high by 36 wide. And I calculated approximately 1,296. And it's got 815 stitches left, and it's at 37.11%. So now I have started seeing the egg, and then the plate and the dishcloth, or like the napkin around it, are coming through as well. So I worked on it for 2 days so far this month. So I think that I want to keep out one Mill Hill kit as well for when I'm working on stuff, because when I worked on my Très Jolie Salon and my Santa that I had before in like 2024, I was finding that I liked like a change of, because this is so different, like working on the perforated paper than it is on like fabric. So I thought if I kept it out, then I could work on something different sometimes if I just want a break or something. So I thought I would keep out one Mill Hill kit and then one project that I worked on the past week that I wanted to add more stitches to. So I'm going to keep bacon and eggs out. And I only have one Mill Hill kit, and I had been doing just one Mill Hill kit at a time because they were easy to finish, so maybe I'll just do that. Oh, this is another whip, actually. This is in my Captain America bag that I made. This is Courage. It's by me. I designed the pattern. And it's on my Etsy shop if you want it. I'm doing it on Cafe Misto by Fiberlicious. It's 28 count Oba Lugana. And this is what I have. I finished the word brave. And my goal on it was to finish the word brave and finish the word S in, or not the word S, the letter S in scared. But I've so far only finished the word brave. So this one had been worked on for WhipGo, and I finished the WhipGo goal. So it went back into the pile of whips that could be drawn. And so it got pulled again. So this time I'm trying to fold it and it's not working. So 47 high by 104 wide. It's 4,888 stitches. I put in 182 stitches since you last saw it. In total, I have 1,393 stitches done. It's at 28.5% and it's got 3,495 stitches left. Okay, so now I think that was my last whip. So guess what? I worked on all the whips this week. Yay! Alright, this next thing is fabric that I got that I'm going to show you for what it is. So I bought this Dimensions kit in 1610 and I tried to start it like 50 times and I just, something was fucking wrong with it. Every time, like I just could not get momentum to actually work on it, and I finally realized it was the fabric. So now that I'm a little better at figuring out what kind of fabric I actually like, this is by Daphne Brissonette. It's Dimensions, and it's just called In the Moment. And I went ahead and got purple fabric for it. This is the seal that came with it. Because there's no purple in the pattern. So this is Daydream by Fiberlicious. I got 28 count Lugana because I wanted to do it like, the kit was like 14 count Ada. So I got 28 count. And that's what it's going to look like. And I think it's going to look great. And I'm trying to decide if I should start in the top left because I've done a center start 50 billion times. Because I start in the middle, but it's like I'm always stitching that stupid end. And I've stitched this thing like 40,000 times. I didn't even finish the end. I would get like to here or whatever, the top little part, and then like get annoyed with the fabric and then not work on it. But I'm just like sick of this end. So I wonder if I should like try to stitch Maybe I'll do like start in the middle and then roller coaster my way up to the top left or something. But this can be now added to my new start drawing, so it's now in the drawing for, because I kept it out because I didn't have fabric for it, but now I do. So there was that. So the bucket is empty, so I think it's time to pull my whips for next week. Wine and desserts. Taste of Europe. Gryffindor crest. Oh, CSI. Yeah, one more. I tend to get to 4 and then like forget that how many I have. It's weird. Rosie the Riveter. These projects super want to get worked on. Okay, I'm gonna sort out I'm gonna put the new starts in here and take the whips out, and then I'll come back with my like projects. All right, I'm back. Wine and Desserts by Soda Stitch. I am doing the full chart, like this thing. I'm doing this on Jadeite by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. This is the fabric, and it fits in the top half. This is where I'm gonna be starting from. Next is Taste of Europe. This is a free pattern by DMC. I rearranged all the little icons. This is in a Batman bag I got from Walmart. This is done on Glowing Dreams by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. And I have this. This is Gryffindor Crest by Little Mojo. It's on Lord Libiden's website. This is a free pattern. It's the epic one. There's like 2 other Gryffindor crests, but this is the epic Gryffindor crest. It's done on Storm Chaser. It's 32 count Lugana by Fiberlicious. This is what I have. I started in the middle and I went up to the top and then came back down. It's not centered directly because I think it fits kind of towards the top, so I'll have some of the bottom left over for something else because I really like this fabric. This next one is CSI by Clouds Factory. I'm doing this on Waiting for You by Fiberlicious. It's 28 count Opal Lugana. And then I have this. And then this is my project bag from TJ Maxx. This is Rosie the Riveter by Mystic Stitch. Doing it on Sea Flame. It's 36 count Edinburgh by Fiberlicious. And I have this, and that's what I have so far. Okay, now we can pull my new starts. So these will be, if I want to start something new, I have these 5 to choose from. Post nap. Khaleesi and Cal. I got black and white Doctor Who again, but I don't have fabric for that, so I'm going to pull again. Bare arms. Stanley. Okay, one more. Lord, grant me. Okay, there's one that's a physical pattern, so I have to go get it. This is Stanley. I think the official title is Excelsior, but it's a photo of Stanley. He is done by Ellen Schinderman, and she has a website called shindermania.com, and this is out of the Heroes and Villains X Stitch magazine by Mr. X Stitch. So that was Stanley. I think the rest of these are digital, so give me a minute while I pull up my computer so I can tell you information about these things. So Lord Grant Me is a pattern by Mo Sale. And it says, Lord, grant me coffee to change the things I can, and wine to accept the things I can't. Bare Arms is by my friend Neil James. He's the owner of the Blocked magazine, and his magazine is free, so that's why the pattern is here, and it's, yeah. His magazine is free, and it's on linktree.com or something. But yeah, so he designed this pattern, and that is Bare Arms. Khaleesi and Kel is by Tilton Crafts. Its artwork is by Daniel Kordick, and it's a little ornament, I think, because it's in a circle. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Post Snap is by Spruce Craft Co. And it's just another one of those free patterns I got. I don't know if she does it anymore. I think now you have to subscribe and she'll send you a pattern every month or something. But it says it's officially 4 days past my bedtime, and it has a cloud and a rainbow and a sunshine, and it's just silly. So yeah, I think that's all. So those were my starts that I can choose from if I want to start something this week. I posted an informational video about my advent calendar game if you didn't see that, because I posted it last night, I think. So it's like Flosstube Extra 4. I don't think I have anything else to say other than I think I'm going to do one of those like monthly recap things, because last year I tried to do I succeeded in doing a year-end review, but I felt like it was rushed because I didn't really know what information I wanted to put in a year-end review, so I ended up just showing all of my projects divided up by month and then putting them in one video. But then I also did a whip parade, so you did get to see things that I didn't work on that are part of my whips, but I felt like I was repeating myself. So I wonder if I do like a monthly summary thing, if I can then look at that to help me with my year-end review later on, if maybe that'll help. So I'm going to try doing that. So I think on February 1st, I'm going to film a monthly summary and then see how that goes. So I think that's all. Yeah, my plans are just to do the same thing I've been doing, and then I need to start another advent calendar day. I need to start day 7. So I can't forget about that. But, yeah. So, thank you, everybody, for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.